Hello everybody, my name is Brucify. Now, of course, this is obviously not Asago Academy, of course, you've seen. We're just taking a brief little intervention so I can talk about We Happy Few a bit more. Now, to be honest, on an unrelated note, hang on. The Fallout 4 Vault-Tec Workshop DLC is out, and I've seen it, and it looks. I think it looks good. Oh shit! No, not Toy Master, not Toy Master. The there it is. The Vault-Tec DLC is out. Let's see. Has it gotten any good reviews? It should get good reviews. I mean, it's fucking Vault-related stuff. You have more. It gives you more in-depth stuff. And seeing this only makes me want to buy the fucking season pass even more. I don't care if people say it's shit. I want to get the season pass, but it's probably going to be a while before I actually purchase it. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about We Happy Few. We're gonna watch all three. We're gonna watch all three of the fucking ads, trailers and whatnot. Sadly, I cannot put it in full screen. I tried. It does not work. So you know, it's on Steam, so, and YouTube, so you could just, you know, watch it there if you want to watch it yourself. But we're going to just talk about it a little bit as we're watching the video. Alright, you ready? Alright, here we go.
Wakey, wakey, everyone. It's another fabulous day in Wellington Wells. The weather is only slightly rainy with streaks of lovely sunshine. Everyone in Wellington Wells is doing exactly what he or she ought to. Smiling and laughing and taking their joy. What about you?
That's right. I'm talking to you. Are you doing
Now,
what you should?
If it was me in that situation, you know, when everyone looked at me, since they said that it's okay to take a joy pill every once in a while so you don't overdose, while they said, well, not once in a while, but they said it's okay to take joy every so often. I'm assuming after every couple hours, or whether it's to make sure that the effects completely wear off before you take another one. I would have just been like, okay, and then grabbed the joy pill, plopped one in my mouth, you know? That's what I would have done just so I don't blow my cover, but yeah. Sadly, this poor sap doesn't do that, and he freaks out and starts running.
Not a downer, are you? We know what to do about downers, don't we?
That is going to be kind of...
What to do about the happy, excited throngs running through the street?
What you should do is...
Join the fun!
Join the fun. Yeah, it looks like... They did say that you are gonna die in the game a lot. I've seen prototypes of this game, you know, very early versions, and I see that it is about survival, it is about finding food and water, and making your way out of the city. I just read this recently, sadly. I'm sad I didn't read it before. And the main thing they said is, you know, you can read this if you want, but to sum it up, right now the game seems to only be about, well, when it releases, right now the game only seems to be about survival, you know, surviving, going through the city and whatnot. That's what its early access is right now, and later versions, it's going to be about more of the, you're going to be able to actually beat the game and, you know, solve the stories and the mysteries behind the town. So yeah, regardless, I still think it looks fun, and I cannot wait to get my hands on this game. Even though I'm going to be at work in 13 hours, which is kind of sad, because as soon as this game comes out, boom, I'm gonna be up and working. I'm probably just gonna go onto my phone, get to the Steam store, like, okay, I'm buying We Happy Few right now, or I could just wait. I don't know. I'll make that decision. You know. Also No Man's Sky, but we're not talking about No Man's Sky. I'll make a video on No Man's Sky when it's almost out. Anyway, so anyway, this is the second trailer. It's a lot more creepy and sinister a little bit. You got Uncle
London
Jack
Bridge
singing this
has
creepy
fallen
fucking
down.
song.
It's fallen down, fallen down. London Bridge has fallen down. Take the keys and lock them up. Yes,
Fucking
go on,
creepy.
do it. Lock them up. Yes, lock them up. Take the keys and lock them up. My fair lady. Everything is quite all right. Sleepy tight. Nighty night.
Wait, there he is.
Everything's turned out of sight. My fair lady.
That guy is gonna scare the shit out of me. It looks like he's a character that once people discover that you're not taking your joy, you're gonna, or he's part of the story. It looks like that once people discover you're not taking your joy, or he discovers you, or he finds you, that he's gonna, follow you throughout the game and try to inject you with joy. So yeah, that sucks. I swear I'm going to shit bricks when I see him in game. Like, oh my god. This game is described as a survival horror game, so yeah. But not like the same kind of survival horror. It's scary for a different reason. Anyway, so this is the third trailer they have. This was I think just after their Kickstarter was successful. The game reached its goal, and now they can start making it. Words. How do I make words? So yeah, this is like his interview with Uncle Jack, the game's creator.
And that was a peek at the exciting new game, We Happy Few. And it's all set in our very own city, Wellington Wells. Ladies and gentlemen,
I just want to say right off the bat that this guy, I think, makes a perfect Uncle Jack. I think it captures what kind of character he is. He looks like he's from the 60s, and he just fits. He looks like he fits the role so perfectly.
we are delighted to have with us here in the studio the creative director of We Happy Few. Please welcome Mr. Guillaume Prevost.
Thanks for having me on the show, Jack.
Tell me, Guillaume, why make a game all about us?
Well, we like England.
Yes?
We like the 60s.
Oh, yes?
We love dystopia.
Dystopia? More like utopia, because, well, let's face it, we're all so happy here. Do you know the secret behind the famous Wellington Wells smile?
I was kind of hoping that at the end of this trailer, it's different, but now I'm not going to spoil anything. I was kind of hoping at the end of this trailer, what they do is discover and be like, hey, you're... hold on, man. Hold on. Before he leaves, he'll be like, hold on. Uncle Jack will be like, hold on. You have not been taking your joy, have you? Guards! Seize him! And then, he's forced to take joy, and then, boom, end of trailer. I was kind of hoping, because that would probably make for a much creepier trailer, but I think the approach they took was supposed to be more of a developer's view on making the game, with how you see the end of this trailer go. Yeah, but I kind of hope there would be an alternate ending where they forced him to take joy, and then just cut off right there, and then logo, boom. But it's good. It's still good the way they went it too.
It's the miraculous little pill, ingeniously called joy, and it helps us
What
forget
is
anything
life
bad
without
that
joy?
might have happened to us. And life is just wonderful every day.
Yeah, so back in the war, when the Germans invaded England and...
What an imagination this fellow has. What an imagination. Of course, none of us had to do anything terrible when the Germans were here. No. At least, I can't remember anything. Can you?
Right. So as the player, you're not actually taking joy. You're off your meds. You're trying to escape the city before it all comes crashing down on you.
That sounds awful. Why would anybody stop taking their happy pills? Do you know what we call people who don't take their joy? Downers, Jason. And do you know what we do with downers? They give them a jolly good thrashing until they take their joy. That's what we do.
In the game, you actually play as a downer. And as you roam around the city, you get to explore its lore and history. And you discover how it got to be the way that it
See, look at that. We Happy Few
I believe you bought a
Kickstarter.
clip.
That's right. We brought a clip.
Roll the clip.
Clip, clip.
I remember now. You came back from the station. The only one.
You don't think they hurt him, Percy?
The Germans aren't animals, you know. They just wanted to make sure we stay quiet. And we did. Spot of tea.
Funny man.
You see, the people in We Happy Few aren't zombies. They just have peculiar expectations about how you should be. So if you walk down the street, smiling at everyone and wishing them a lovely day for it, everything will be perfectly fine. In a way, it's like hiding in plain sight. But if you do things that gamers normally do, like breaking into someone's home or wielding a bloody cricket bat on the street, the people are going to get very upset.
Yes, that is something that we frown upon
It's
here.
funny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
you see, the problem is if you don't break the rules.
It's funny because why are they allowed? Well, technically, they aren't allowed to wield cricket bats because, well, because there's no reason unless there's a downer. Only police can do. So yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense at least.
rules, you're probably going to starve. You are going to starve. You're definitely starving.
And if you do break the rules, people will beat you to a bloody pulp, won't they?
Which is why, as a last resort, you can always take a pill.
Well, why not as a first resort? Everybody loves it.
Jack, you'll overdose.
Well, what's wrong with a little overdose? I mean, so you forget where everything is, but then brilliant, you've got a brand new town to explore.
When you die, and in We Happy Few, you'll die a lot, we
I
generate a
like
brand
this
new city
idea.
for you from scratch. From the topology of the terrain to the road arteries and the houses that fill up
I know
those
it's kind of
networks.
cheap to just
And the
you know.
people.
It is kind of cheap to just place everything in different areas, but it is a nice touch. It's not exactly the same. It does add more challenge to the game because because once you die, boom, new world. You don't know where shit is, so you're gonna have to start looking for where things are again. I like that. It may not be like a completely new game, but it does add more challenge to the game.
That live in them, we generate a brand new journey for you to experience each time you start a new game.
I also have to mention that this game is, well, I've already said that this is a survival horror game, but not like other survival horror games. Like, we take a look at The Forest. That's technically a survival horror game. You gotta find food, you gotta find water, you gotta make weapons, you gotta make a base, you gotta do all this stuff. And same thing with 7 Days to Die. You gotta find food, water, meds, weapons, all those shelter, all that kind of stuff. Speaking of which, I should probably play 7 Days to Die again soon. I have an i5 quad core, for fuck's sakes. Anyway, so, and this one, you're with people, and they're technically have some right in the head, but they're all fucked up on medication that it doesn't matter, because if they see you not on your pills, they're gonna attack you. So it is a different, I do like how it's a different style of survival, because you're now in a town with that was bombarded and attacked and whatnot. People can't remember. They're on their meds, and yeah, you got all this. You could tell from this guy. This guy, it's definitely not a free will, free thinking city. Yeah, and so yeah, I do like how it's different. Where instead of you're in a forest or you're in a zombie apocalypse, you're now instead you're with people who are fucked up on drugs, and you still have to do the same with finding safe areas, getting out of the city, figuring out information, and finding weapons and food and water and stuff like that. I like that. I like how it's different.
Why don't you make a game all about the wonderful citizens of Wellington Wells beating downers?
That's actually a small tidbit or hint they led into, because there was a stretch goal for there was a stretch goal for being able to play as Uncle Jack and you know, having to constantly be on, take your joy, and yeah. Now I did ask them, because I looked on Kickstarter, and the goal, that stretch goal for, you know, dynamic weather, I think it was, and what was it? Oh yeah, being Uncle Jack and being able to, you know, having to keep taking joy and beating downers. I did ask them. I tweeted at Compulsion Games, will Uncle Jack, actually I can quickly show you right now. I can quickly show you right this second. If you want to skip this, go ahead. I don't care. Hang on. Sorry, Balrog. Now, if you... Yes, here. This is their official Twitter account. Will the Uncle Jack stretch goal that didn't get reached be available as an update or DLC? I don't mind paying. It is amazing. I was actually talking about the being able to beat up downers, and I was kind of scared because I didn't think they understand what stretch goal I meant. But they did say we reached the goal on backer kit. There will be more Uncle Jacks. Awesome! I can't wait to beat up some down. I spelled downers wrong, but you know they know what I meant, and they even favored it. So they knew exactly what I was talking about. Hang on. There's this one quick thing I want to look up. I've never been on backer kit, so yeah, I just want to see, you know. Yeah. It's smart to have, like, more than just Kickstarter as your... Lost your survey? Wait, what is this? We Happy Few backerkit.com. Well, they said they reached it, so yeah. Oh, what's this? Project okay. All right. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter. But yeah, my point is that they did confirm that on their Twitter, that to me personally, which is awesome, that there will be more Uncle Jack, and you will be able to beat up downers. So that's always awesome. Oh shit! I was about to put my phone into a bowl of egg salad or potato salad. Oops. Oh, whatever. All right, anyway, let's just finish this real quickly.
You know, and a cramming joy down their throat, eh?
Cheer up, you bastard.
Yes.
Take it from Jack Worthing. That's me. We're talking smash hit. Anything else you'd like to tell our audience?
Yes, actually. We worked really hard on this game, and we're always on the lookout for more feedback. So if you like the project, or you want to see more of Uncle Jack, come join us. Help us make this game.
And
So
I'm afraid it comes to the end of our...
Yeah, so if you probably tweet them and be like, hey, I have this whole background of, you know, designing and programming and whatnot, they'll probably be like, all right, excellent. Would you like to send us some character models or whatnot, you know? So yeah, they probably were serious when they said, because they are technically an indie company, so yeah.
Time. Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Jeffrey Porpoise, the creative director of We Happy Few. Stay tuned for my cooking show. That tastes amazing. What is it? This is Jack Worthing wishing you another fabulous day in Wellington Wells. First time in the telly? Yeah.
Yes.
You're a bit stiff at first, but I think you warmed up, and I think you did really well.
Thank you, Jack.
Okay.
Good job.
Thank you. I really like those trousers.
Yeah, and so that was where they recorded it, and now right next door is, of course, their whole programming office, and all those people are working on the game.
Be on my stool.
Yeah, the point of this is to show, you know, for you to understand, and so you can show more appreciation towards all these people working hard on the game. But anyway, that was We Happy Few. That was my trailer reaction. Of course, I've seen it several times because it's such. I'm so fucking hyped. It's like Fallout 4. When you're so hyped about a game, you will keep watching the trailers over and over again, just binge watching them to get an idea. We don't have to wait much longer though, because it will be available in, let me just reload the page, less than 12 hours from now. And it is exciting. If you're not at work in 12 hours, I hope you guys enjoy the game. I sadly will not be able to. I will not be getting a head start on the Let's Play for it. So yeah, but I will be. But I will. If you're interested in watching me play the game, there will be about 8 hours after about 8 to 9 hours after this initial release. I will be making a video on it. So don't worry. If you want, if you are, like I said, if you are interested in seeing me play this, there is a Let's Play on the way. We just have to wait for work to be done, and I probably will be binge playing it too when it comes out. I'm talking like hour game sessions. Like, damn, son. Anyway, sorry, this was way longer than I want to be, but thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to support the game and Uncle Jack and beat up downers when you see them. All right, see you next time. Bye bye.